Welcome to your new favorite band, the podcast brought to you by the LA Maybe. And now, your hosts, Dallas Dwight and Drizzle Silvera.
Well, hello and welcome back to your new favorite band. I am Dallas Dwight, with me as always, my good friend and co-host Drizzle Silvera.
What up, people? How's it going?
We have a new camera angle to reveal today. Why don't we do that? Hey, look at that. Now you guys can kind of see a little more of the studio, and we do have the TV behind us. Eventually we will be doing stuff with it, but for today, it's just kind of hanging out, not doing a lot with it.
Yeah, not doing a lot with it.
Now, before we started, you gave me this.
Yeah.
This is Jawa juice.
Mostly roofie.
Blue milk. It's 85% roofie. What we do is we powder it up, and then we melt it down into like a liquid, and that's what you're drinking. So,
yeah, mine's...
So the volume is...
His is like 85% roofie.
Mm-hmm. There's roofie cubes in here, too.
Yeah, I like to drink mine pure. So it's actually really white.
This is actually just water, just with...
It's got
with roofie,
15%
without...
15% juice in it, right? Yeah. So, anyways...
No, this
cheers.
is really, really good, though.
Yeah, and we've... Yeah.
Yes. Hey, look at that angle. That's
there
nice.
we go. It's pretty cool.
Banana strawberry, right?
Banana strawberry, yeah. Mostly banana.
Good combo. Good combo. I'm excited today. What are we talking about? We have a lot of stuff going on.
We did discuss a little bit of what we were going to be talking about. Some Myrtle Beachage.
Yes.
Some opening for some band in Greensboro that we're both excited about. And I'll let you, because you're kind of like more like...
Just better, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, better at announcing. But you found this band, you hold them, closer to your heart than I do.
Yes.
So I will let you unveil who they are.
Yeah, we're super excited to be playing with Them Dirty Roses. We have a couple shows with them. We're playing April 21st, I almost said August, and April 22nd we'll be at the Blind Tiger, April 21st with them, and then April 22nd we'll be in Myrtle Beach at a venue called Suck Bang Blow, which is this cool biker bar.
I'm really excited about that because I feel like we'll go over very well at a biker bar.
Those are three things we all like.
Yeah.
So.
Right?
Very suggestive name.
Suck, bang, blow.
Yeah.
Could be that song, right?
We should write that song.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited to play with those guys. There's a lot of bands, and this is your new favorite band, the podcast. So we're going to talk about Them Dirty Roses today. A lot of bands coming out, now. I guess there always have been. But it seems like there's a lot, especially in the rock, and especially in like the more classic rock sound right now, which has been lovingly called the new wave of classic rock, of which we are very clearly a part of that movement, right?
Oh, yeah.
Them Dirty Roses is a band in that genre as well. I would say they lean a little more country, a little more southern.
Yeah, for sure.
But damn, they're probably my favorite band out of the like new wave.
Yeah, and their vocalist, man. Oh,
yeah, James
tone,
Ford, I believe.
The tone, James Ford.
He just has that sound, man. When he starts singing, you're just like, that's...
The J is silent. It looks Fjord, but it's Ford, right?
Right. Yeah. James Fjord. James is the umlaut over the A.
The what?
Umlaut.
Umlaut.
That's what the two dots are.
Oh, gotcha. Sure.
Oh, we're so American. There was... my favorite song by them is called Ain't No Need, by the way. I highly suggest you.
And that is one we have listened to quite a few times on your phone while setting up the podcast.
Yeah, we were listening.
Podcasts.
Well, we didn't listen to that one today, but we were listening to TDR today. Also TNR, the New Roses, different band, also very good.
Are they the Wiesbadeners?
Yes.
Yes.
From Wiesbaden, Germany.
Yes.
Deutschland, sorry. And they were an amazing band. By the way, we're playing with them as well in the UK. We're playing Call the Wild Festival, and we have the Sunday slot. And I saw the whole lineup of the bands, and I was like, "Oh, this looks great." Friday looks good. Saturday looks awesome. And then I saw Sunday, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! Sunday kicks ass." And then I saw our name on Sunday, and I was like, "Oh, hell yeah!"
Yeah, right.
We're on my favorite day. I won't say the best day, but my favorite day. It has all the bands that I like on it, and
cut to me.
Super stoked to be a part of that. Yeah, hide the cough there. I'm still getting over some sickness, man.
Yeah, man, that's lingered for quite a while. That was like that was gnarly. Yeah, that was a gnarly one. There's some water.
Yeah, that was in last time we were in Greensboro. I was having that, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Not fun. And then one time we played Greensboro, and one of us had COVID, and we didn't know until after sound check.
Yep. Because the negative test, it was a negative test.
There were two tests. There were 2 tests taken.
First one was the instant one, right?
The first one was the rapid, and that came back negative. So we're like, okay, we're fine. And then after sound check, we got the results for the other one, and we were like, go home.
Yep.
So Josh went home. And
but he wasn't really around anyone at all, so it's just kind of like
we're very distant.
Yeah,
and that was just because it's a big stage,
Yeah.
But yeah, them Dirty Roses. They're from northern Alabama. We're kind of near Huntsville, kind of where we played at Sidetracks.
Awesome.
And so southern boys. You have us from South Carolina, North Carolina, right on the border. Move down to Georgia, you have the Georgia Thunderbolts. Move down to Alabama, you have them Dirty Roses. Move down to Mississippi, you have Magnolia Bayou.
Yeah, right.
Like it's just this run of cool bands from those states, And 7 Year Witch is also from South Carolina with us. So there's a nice little run of groups there.
Right near the Clemson area. I forget exactly.
Yeah, Anderson.
Anderson, yeah.
Yeah, Anderson, Clemson, Pendleton, it's all like the same.
Yeah.
That's like saying Rock Hill, Fort Mill, Charlotte. Like it's all like, essentially the same thing. But, yes, we're going to be having some guests on the podcast soon as well. And
some more. Last week you were privy to my
Mikey.
good friend Mikey, and got to
and that was awesome. And in the spirit of that, we're going to be bringing other guests on as well.
Yes,
since we thought that one went so well. So there'll probably be a lot of Zoom in there, but we'll try to get some people in person if we can.
Yeah, it's a little difficult. We'll try to catch people while they're on the road coming through Charlotte and stuff like that as well.
Yeah,
so
it's tough to line up the schedules and stuff,
Yeah, definitely. Again, with us being on the road too, a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, true.
Yeah,
when they're passing through, we're not.
Yeah,
whatever. So yeah, man, I'm excited about these shows coming up. We have this run in April. We have some other stuff coming up later in April. I think not a lot. This run will probably be kind of it for a minute, and then in May we decided we're not going to do much of anything.
Yeah, resting and recoup for
resting and prepping
UK.
for UK
because we're doing what 10. Probably about 10 shows in 14
10 shows
days.
In 14 days, I think.
Yeah.
And that takes off May 16th is our first day. And I believe May 28th is our last day.
Well, plus we weren't going to be doing anything on the 4th because it's sacred to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars Day. The 1 year anniversary of when I got my vaccine.
Gotcha. Nice.
I remember I got it on Star Wars Day last year.
You're like, may the 4th be with me.
Said it with a lisp. May the 4th be with you always. Always.
So I saw an amazing meme recently. My buddy Zach always sends me hilarious memes. And it's got, those little church letterboards that you see outside, the front of churches.
Yes.
I always forget the name of what those are.
Like a marquee?
Yeah, marquee.
Yeah.
So the marquees outside of churches. And it said, come honor faith. And then it says it again on a separate picture. But you see a picture of Mike Tyson in the corner. Dude, I laughed for like probably a minute straight at that one. It was gold.
That's good. Faith.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson was such a monster.
Dude, he is still a monster.
I was too young, though. What years was he crushing it? Was it the late 80s?
Well, I mean, I think he came on the scene like the end of the 80s and really was just crushing it through the 90s, if I remember correctly. And so recently there was like this feud, and I think it was really fueled by Logan Paul, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the Paul brothers.
Yeah.
There's Jake Paul. It's Jake Paul. Logan's the brother who does the podcast, I think. Correct me if I get it wrong.
He does.
People.
Logan's the YouTuber.
Oh yeah. So Jake Paul's the boxer, and he was, he grew up loving Mike Tyson, but he basically called him out and was like, yeah, I'll fight you, I'll beat you, stuff like that. And so, and I was just catching up on this because I was like, when's that fight gonna be? And apparently it's canceled because Mike Tyson was like, dude, no, like I will destroy you. And before he came out and canceled it, he did a couple videos of him training.
I saw that.
I was like, holy shit, dude, this dude will fuck that dude up. Like, and so,
not he was the Michael Jordan of that, as far as I understand. I don't know a lot.
Yeah, dude, his speed and just the power of his punch, the amount of power he could get in such a short distance, like where he do that, like, cut, and then just that quick uppercut, dude. Yeah. Oh man, lights
Imagine
out.
Taking one of those on the chin, just as like a mortal.
Yeah,
not as another trained boxer, just like as you.
Yeah. Just a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just clunk, your bottom teeth go through your top teeth. Like,
Yeah, lights
you
out.
can't undo it. Like, you're just stuck like this the rest of your life.
My jaw has to be wired
You just
back.
glued your jaw together. Like,
No, my teeth just turned to powder.
yeah.
Just gone.
Just a little dust. Thank you.
Well, yeah. No, I don't really have any desires of fighting Mike Tyson or
Yeah, I don't think I have any desires fighting anyone really.
yeah. Well, I'll keep my comments to myself. But yeah.
About me.
No, not you. Just, the good thing, the thing you always got to keep in mind is this is going to be out there forever. And I don't want to give away, like a good surprise attack.
Right.
Like if
you
someone,
don't want to tell everyone like where your safe is and the code.
Yeah, someone could
By
be
the way,
anticipating it now, and then it's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
right? So
Sneak attack.
yeah,
Or would it be kind of a baller move to reveal this? Then that's the sneak attack, and then like out of nowhere, here comes you.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
that'd
be pretty baller.
Yeah,
Did I say baller
I
twice?
feel like
That's dumb.
I feel like that's exactly what the Art of War, the ancient
Is
Chinese
that Sun Tzu?
book.
What's his name?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's what you wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that like a
Know your enemy, but
isn't that like a Ninja for Dummies book or something?
yeah, pretty much like
Yeah.
or any army. It's like ninja.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
how to run your army for dummies.
Step 1, have a bigger army. A lot bigger, because then it won't matter. Step 2, tanks. Get some. Step 3. All right. We're on our way. Sun Tzu really knew his shit.
Yeah, dude. It's good shit.
It's a chapter. It just says tanks. Get some. Turn the page, another chapter.
Rifles. Get some.
This is a checklist. This isn't there's no wisdom in here at all. Having never read the book.
Expendables. Get some.
The A-Team. Assemble one.
You say the A-Team and I immediately think of the
Yeah.
other guys. A-Team
Yeah.
jumping off the roof.
Yes.
Just splat.
The Rock and
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, exactly.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Aim for the bushes. And it zooms out. There's not a bush in sight.
Yeah, dude.
He just jumped off of us.
Right on the pavement.
That's one of the funniest movies. I love that movie so much.
Dude, it's such a great one.
Goliath and I always talk about, Little River Band.
Yeah.
And we were packing up the other night at one of our shows. And their song, whatever Little River Band song is, it came on the radio and on the, PA house music, whatever, as we were packing up. And Goliath also likes the other guys. So there's this, funny scene in the movie where the guy goes, he's playing Little River Band when they're trying to get pumped up. And he's like, I hate this. And he pulls it out and he throws it out the window. And Will Ferrell just pulls out another Little River Band CD, puts it in and cues up the same song. And he goes, I've always got Little River Band. So I just turned to Goliath. I was like, I've always got Little River Band. And he
You knew
started laughing
exactly.
'cause-
Hey, there comes our money
Yeah,
again.
hey, there it is.
Yeah. Our internet connection is
It unfroze. I like how yours is mostly just a black screen and then occasionally, it froze again. But you'll see just $1 just twinkle by.
Yep. Or a 20. Yeah.
We didn't do this, by the way. This is just a screensaver that came with the TV.
Yeah. It's like it knows,
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. There we go.
There we go. Hey, you're getting the hang of the trifecta
glory.
there.
Yeah. Thanks to Mikey last week and, shit.
Well, pretty soon it's going to be 4. That's really... Hey, we're adding 1 by 1 by 1, and it'll be easier for you.
Well, at least it can only go up to 4.
Yes.
Right? So...
4's be expert mode. That's the sentence that comes out of my mouth now.
4's be expert mode?
4's be expert mode. It's like Guitar Hero. You have easy, medium, hard, and expert.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you play Guitar Hero?
Yeah, but I was never really that good at it because...
It's an interesting thing.
Because I'd go right on the beat and you have to go I forget, just after, there's a little
It's
lag
been a
or
long
something.
time. Remember 8th grade is when it was all the rage.
Yeah.
That'd have been 2006, I think, for me. And I was good at Guitar Hero and I played guitar. And then I had friends who were good at guitar and terrible at Guitar Hero. And then I had friends who didn't play guitar at all and dominated Guitar Hero.
Yes.
So it was there was no correlation.
Yeah.
And everyone that I knew and played with, there was no correlation to oh, he's good at guitar, he's going to be good at Guitar Hero, which people would assume.
Right.
I guess maybe I wasn't good enough at that point for it to make any difference. Probably, I guess now maybe I have the coordination of the right and the left hand.
So you started playing in 06. I didn't start playing it till
No, I started playing I was 12. was born in 92. Is that 2004?
So 04.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't start playing it until like 2008 or something
Guitar
like
Hero
that.
or-
Yeah, Guitar Hero. So like 2008. So I had already been playing guitar for quite a few years by that point in time.
I was a really early adopter to Guitar Hero because I had picked up guitar and I liked it, and Guitar Hero came out, and my parents were like, "Oh, he'll like this," and they got Guitar Hero 1 for like Christmas
Gotcha.
one year or something. And I remember distinctly, not everyone got on the Guitar Hero train at Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero 1, almost no one played. Guitar Hero 2, there started to be some people, and Guitar Hero 3 was the one that Slash endorsed and had Welcome to the Jungle and all that stuff, and everyone played that one. Guitar Hero 4 was the one that was like Rock Band, where it had the drum kit and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
And then Rock Band.
Yeah, I remember Rock Band because Rock Band, I started playing Rock Band again,
Rock Band
08 as
controllers at
well.
all.
Yeah, well, they were jankier, like cheap.
They were not good. The drums were cool. That was fun.
Yeah, adding the drum aspect, yeah.
But and the vocals, you could do that as well. I didn't do that very much, but the drums I played a lot of. Again, it was better in Guitar Hero 4 though. But dude, the guitar on Rock Band, I just could not. It just would not respond the same way.
I remember vocals didn't account for like vibrato, so if you actually sang it like the song,
Yeah,
like you were kind of fucked.
definitely some limitations. But one thing that those games did that was really awesome is it introduced a new generation of people to a lot of these really fantastic guitar-driven songs.
Yeah, dude.
So many people are that you wouldn't expect to know a song now know a song because of Guitar Hero.
Dude,
So I remember
the
us
big ones
playing
I
with,
think of right away were like Avenged Sevenfold and Dragon Force.
Yep, Through the Fire and Flames, which by the way, it's a great song.
Because a lot of the classic rock stuff I already was like raised on.
I did.
You know?
I found out about the song More Than a Feeling from that.
Oh, really?
I remember going to my dad and being like, "Do you know the band Boston?" My dad was like, "Yes."
Your dad's like,
Of course.
you don't? You never told me, Dad.
It was like, I don't like this song. It's great. I love the acoustic part. I love that song so much. What else did I discover from Rock or any of those? The Coheed and Cambria song. That song really, at least in my opinion, blew up because it was on Rock Band. Welcome Home.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, dun, 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 dun. They were definitely a band that had a following, but them being on Rock Band didn't hurt because everyone in my circle all of a ssudden knew who they were, and everyone loved that song, and they would never have known it another way. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
So my story with Coheed and Cambria is Welcome Home.
Cohard and Carnglia.
Yeah. So
Lockheed and Cambria.
so we really wanted to play the song with Chris Updegraft, Fred's dad, and he was like, "Well, you're not going to play that in church." And we're like, "Well, what if we change?
It's called Welcome Home.
What if we change the lyrics a little bit?"
Welcome
He was
Home,
like,
Jesus.
Well, maybe. And so we did. We like changed the lyrics so it still seemed like the song. And he's like, "That's pretty cool. We can do that." We ended up doing that at church, dude.
That's
in front of
amazing.
In front of like 600-700 people, dude.
That song's so heavy with the da-na-na, 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 da-na.
Yeah.
The whole band's just riding that. Dude, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
So
Our money keeps turning on and off here, but hey.
yeah, hey.
My favorite part is that
Young
it's at any given moment, the amount of money you're looking at is no more than about $36.
There's $2 on the screen right now.
Yes.
Two now, back to 2.
Yeah, now just straight up zero. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
$35, ladies and
I don't
gentlemen.
even see 100 in there
There we
though, so let's get it off screen.
It's a little more than 35, I guess, but do you remember any other bands? There was Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of. That was the first time I'd ever heard of Rage Against the Machine. It introduced me to a lot of bands who I then were able to delve into their catalog a little bit more. I already knew Guns at that point.
Yeah.
So I was super excited when I saw Slash and Welcome to the Jungle. Sweet Child of Mine, I believe, was on the second one. Man, is there a way we can let's see?
Let's check it out. Let's check this out. Yeah, so I would have been like
I'm gonna pull up Guitar
16
Hero
when I started
songs.
playing these. So that was full like
I typed guitar whore.
guitar horror.
Songs in the Guitar Hero series. Ace of Spades, Bark at the Moon. That would have been the first time I heard Bark at the Moon. And of course, that is just an absolutely mind-blowing song.
Oh yeah.
That's close to a perfect like guitar song as you can get, in my opinion. Jakey Lee, Ozzy Osbourne, of course. Ace of Spades, Motorhead, Cowboys from Hell. That was probably one of the first times I heard that. Do you remember Fat Lip? Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we won't list all these, but
We'll go through and really pick out the ones that you know.
Iron Man, Killer Queen. I remember that was a Guitar Hero 1, right? Does it tell us?
Is this Guitar Hero 1?
I gotta zoom back out.
I don't know.
Oh, this is all Guitar Hero 1. That's right. Yeah, More Than a Feeling, Boston. Yep.
There we go.
Symphony of Destruction. Oh, yes. And if you remember, this is really interesting.
No, I don't remember.
A lot of the early Guitar Hero songs, they didn't have the stem files for the recording. So they literally went to the studio and re-recorded all of them. So they were all re-recordings. And then as you get into Guitar Hero 2 and definitely Guitar Hero 3, they started using the actual multi-tracks from the songs.
I had no idea. That's really cool.
So Guitar Hero 1, it was all like re-recordings and stuff, which was pretty cool. I watched the video of the guy they hired to do like the Bark at the Moon solo, and I'm just like, dude, like he did a lot of the guitar work for it, but I don't remember his name, but man, that was a cool video watching like how they, like the behind the recordings of all that stuff. You got another thing coming. That was definitely the first I heard that. So a lot of people, knew these songs going into it, but for me, this was my gateway into those songs and bands because I didn't have, anyone around me that was into that stuff really. These must be like extras. Fire It Up. There's a song called Guitar Hero. Interesting.
Beast and the Harlot. Dude,
all right, Guitar Hero 2.
One.
Here we go. Beast and the Harlot. Yep. Can't you hear me knocking? That one. Carry Me Home. I remember liking that one.
Cherry Pie.
Carry On Wayward Son. Cherry Pie. I remember Crazy on You.
Oh, yeah.
Freebird. Yep. If you could get through that one, that was fun. Hangar 18 was awesome. Heart-shaped box. That was definitely on the easy side of things. John the Fisherman. That's the first time I heard that. There it is. Oh, and Killing in the Name of.
Dude, John the Fisherman is like such a good song though.
I love that.
I
love the drum beat, man.
Yeah.
Laid to Rest by Lamb of God. That was definitely the first time I'd heard Lamb of God, and that was a cool one. Monkey Wrench by Foo Fighters. That was the first time I'd heard them. And what's cool is you had to play these songs to like progress through the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So like you had to be exposed to these songs. Whether you ended up liking them or not, that was up to you. But you couldn't like skip around, which was awesome. You had to like get down to the hard part of stuff. Shout at the Devil. That was fun. There's Sweet Child of Mine. Them Bones, Alice in Chains. Yes, love that one. The Trooper. Dude, these are all coming back to me.
Dude.
I mean, I know the songs, of course, but seeing them in Guitar Hero, like in my head, like in that list,
Can say
NYC.
2 of them are already partial intros to
oh yeah, true.
something new we will be doing live. That,
and I bet the oh yeah, Buckethead was on there, dude. That's amazing.
That's wild.
The song's called Jordan. I don't know that I know that one. Anything you see in here jumping out at you? You could tell they were kind of running out of songs. There's
Ace
Bark
of
at the Moon.
Spades
The Guitar
again.
Hero 2 DLC.
Oh,
Interesting.
downloadable content.
I didn't realize they were doing DLCs in 2004. That's weird to me.
Is that when Guitar Hero 2 came out? 04? Is that when it came out?
I'm not sure, but no, I think that was probably 2006. 3 would have been, I don't know, 7, 8. 18 in Life, nice. Oh yeah, Guitar Hero Encore, Rocks the 80s. So I didn't play these.
Yeah,
I didn't play like
Rocks the 80s.
I didn't play like they had like a Queen one and like these other like themed ones, and I didn't play that. I probably would have really liked the Rocks the 80s one though. Crocus, Accept, Quiet Riot, Faster Pussycat, 38 Special, Dio, Holy Diver, No One Like You. That's great.
I'll just wait for the nights with you.
Yep, Scorpions, not Squirp.
Dude,
Scorp.
So out of
Rat.
do you remember those
Wound
those
and Wound? by
remember
Watt.
those chocolate phones, the ones that kind of like slide up? They had that like rotary dial, the chocolates,
I don't know chocolate, but I know the phone.
the LG chocolate. It was like before the touchscreen phones.
When you said that, I thought you meant like a phone made.
Yeah,
chocolate,
no. So
like
it
a bubblegum cigarette.
was before the touch screens.
Uh-huh.
And so I had the chocolate, and I had downloaded "No One Like You" by the Scorpions.
Mm-hmm. Scorpions.
Yeah,
The Squirtpians.
Squirtpians. Yeah, so by the Scorpions, and I remember riding bikes through the neighborhood, and I just would play that song on repeat. I did that for like a couple months.
I might have told this story on the podcast before. I've definitely told it to you outside the podcast. But I was playing in my garage, as kids do, just as loud as I could one day. And I was playing Rock You Like a Hurricane. First time I'm learning power chords and all this stuff. My neighbor comes over and bangs on the garage door, and I opened it, and I'm like, hey. And he's like, You sound great. Keep it up. And he goes back. And I was just like, yay!
That was kind of my experience because I had the
awesome.
412.
I did not. This would have been like a little like Behringer combo that was like not even a combo, like not even a 112. Like this was just like a little like practice amp essentially.
So I saved all my lifeguarding money from that's the summer I was 16 years
swim?
old. Yeah, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's mostly body fat that keeps me up, but
Mostly float, but
yeah, mostly float. Yeah, float enough to save people's lives.
I saved 0 people. We lost a lot of good people that year. There were a lot of incidents. I couldn't save one of them. It was all above my pay grade. Sat there and watched. It was cool.
It was cool.
It's funny to watch them flail, you know. All right, sorry, carry on. It's not funny. Stop.
Yeah. So I made
Cut it
2
out.
big purchases with that summer's income.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Line 6 HD 100 Bogner.
Mm-hmm.
I got the head and the 412.
Mm-hmm. So a full half stack.
Yes, full half stack. Or a half full stack. depending on how you want to look at it.
That's great. I love the word.
I'm just going to call it that now from now on.
Yeah, I have a half full stack. It's a full stack, but half of that.
But half of that, yeah.
Half a head.
So I got that, and I got an iPod Touch, the original iPod Touch.
I love the iPod Touch, yep. I remember I found a video podcast. This would have been way early on in podcasting. And it was, wasn't even, I guess they were calling it a podcast, but it would have been more of like, just like an MTV show, but kind of on demand. And the show was called, dude, I can't even remember what it was called, but it was something like,
That's a long title.
yeah, it is. It was something like Headbangers Ball, but I don't think it was actually Headbangers Ball. And basically the show just like every episode was just a string of music videos. Just boom, 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 boom for like an hour, and then that was the episode. And then the next one will be that. And I found so much cool music through that, man.
Wow.
That's the first time I ever heard of what's the band you like? Moon something?
Moon something?
No, there's one called Moonspell, I think. That's not the band I'm thinking of.
Nightwish.
Nightwish.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Moonspell, I think, is another band, actually. Maybe I'm making that up.
It's not even so much because I think it's kind of like cheesy to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
But that chick's vocals, Floor, I think is what her name is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god,
Monstrous.
dude!
It has that
like,
kind of
and you listen
operatic
to her
vibe,
do
you know?
it, and you listen to her do it live, and it's like, oh shit, she's nailing this live.
She's a very mesmerizing singer. That's the word I was looking for. Because she doesn't move.
No.
She stands there in her dress. And
but she commands.
she's like
so much.
She's like
in
a
that,
queen.
Yeah.
Dude. Like she's like, you know, gesturing in these ways and like just singing beautifully the whole time. It's very, very mesmerizing.
And the power.
Yeah. I see here back to the list. All Star by Smash Mouth. Interesting. I don't remember a lot of these.
That.
Guitar Hero on tour. Yeah. So like they came out with a bunch of those little side ones, you know, and I didn't play those so much.
Sit at Jesse's girl.
Rock and Roll All Night. Nice. The first time I heard Kiss was in a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game.
Oh, okay.
I think it would have been Pro Skater 4 maybe.
Yeah, I remember playing some of that.
And I think it was God of Thunder or something like that. Which I actually like that song. Not the... Oh, no way. Daughtry featuring Slash was on Guitar Hero. That's how I found out about Daughtry. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
My mom knew I liked Guns N' Roses and Slash, and she saw Daughtry came out with an album and that Slash was on it, so she just bought the album. She had no idea what it was. She's just like, here, Slash is on this, I think. Ended up being Daughtry's first album, which is an amazing album. A lot of these are repeats here. Youth Gone Wild, Skid Row, Jet. These have already been listed.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Guitar Hero, 3 Legends of Rock. Here we go. This is when shit got real. This is the one that everybody started playing. Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. 3s and 7s, Queens of the Stone Age. Heart, Barracuda. Before I forget, Slipknot. That would have been not the first time I heard Slipknot, but the first time I enjoyed Slipknot.
Gotcha.
And then once you kind of are gatewayed in.
I can tell you the first time I enjoyed Slipknot, it was watching MTV used to have this like on-demand thing for cable back in the day, and you could watch music videos. Not like all of them, but you could like go in and on menu settings or whatever and watch them. I think maybe it was a DirecTV thing.
Yeah.
I think it was a DirecTV thing, special with MTV. And so the first time I saw or heard anything Slipknot was Psychosocial. And I was
so
like,
that would have been late.
it was
later
late.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember Daniel Kyer and I both got that album and just tore it apart. That album's called All Hope Is Gone, and I want to say it came out in like 2008.
Yeah, 08, 09, something like that. But yeah, I think
I
08.
like that album a lot.
I think 08 is what it was. But I remember singing like, "Oh shit, this is awesome." Because that was kind of when I started to get into
August
heavier
20,
stuff.
2008. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. Recorded February to June 2008. And that was I want to say that was one of the last albums before maybe before Paul Gray died or before some other lineup change happened. Now Joey Jordison's gone as well, man. That sucks.
Yeah, that's wild, right?
Let's see. Bulls on Parade, Rage Against the Machine. Yes, Cherub Rock. I did like that one. Cliffs of Dover. That was one of the hardest ones on the.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And also Cult of Personality, Living Color. That one was stupid hard just because the guitar solo. Because every time, if you played it on Expert or something, you'd play the riff and you'd be cruising and you'd be doing great. And then the solo comes in. And if you're familiar with that song, the solo is just like utter chaos, like just like the fastest stuff you could ever play. And like, dude, instant fail on Guitar Hero. You'd get like maybe half of a bar into the solo before it was like, you're done. Like,
that's wild. Dude, I remember seeing videos of like kids like playing like acing, like little kids acing like some of the hardest stuff, just not even looking at it.
Devil Went Down to Georgia, and that was the Steve Oimé version. Or Oimette, however you say it. We met. I don't know how you say it.
Yeah, we met once.
But then, then you had these guitar battles with the artists themselves. It was really fun. So, like, you guitar battled Slash, and, like, it was a song that he wrote. You guitar battled Tom Morello. It was a song that he wrote. It was really cool how they did that. Let's see. The Metal, Tenacious D. Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden. Won by Metallica. That was pretty tough at the end. Especially, no, that one didn't have drums. Never mind. Raining Blood was really, really hard. Because you had to do that. It was just like, and it was just nonstop, man. There's Rock You Like a Hurricane.
See, and some of these I remember, some of them I don't.
Stricken, Disturbed, it's a good song.
Mostly because I didn't actually own the game, so every time I played it, it was with somebody's house.
Someone else, yeah. Oh, When We Were Young, Welcome to the Jungle, Sunshine of Your Love, Suck My Kiss. These are all, yeah. Lacuna Coil. That's another band that I heard, that I discovered from that podcast thing I was telling you about.
I know the name.
Bret Michaels' band, Go That Far. You remember that?
Not.
That's, honestly, I liked that song at the time, but now looking back, I guarantee it's a very, very cringy song. There's a lot of that I thought was cool at the time, and then you go back and listen, you're like, most of the glam metal. Dude, I put on a glam metal playlist the other day, like just like hair metal, you know?
Yeah.
Of which I do not consider Guns N' Roses a part of that.
No, I
didn't have that
either.
sound. And some of it I do like, but I put on just like a hair metal playlist not too long ago, and I started going through the songs, and as they were playing, I was just like, oh my God, dude. Like, I see why everyone else in the world looked down on it. Like, I still love it. It got me into guitar, but I totally see why people don't like it.
Yeah, there's the point where the cheese gets too intense, the cheddar's too sharp.
Yep.
And the cheddar's too sharp. And I'd say they had the glam thing going on. Giant. I'll harken back to Giant, one of my favorite.
They came late,
but they came late to the game.
Well, see, so did Skid Row, but I don't know about Giant, but Skid Row, they didn't fit that glam mold. Just because you had long hair didn't make you glam. You had to have that kind of like bubblegum, sugary, sweet kind of. The
way I say it look wise is as girly as you can look on stage without being a girl.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think what really kicked off the hair metal was Motley Crue. They kind of started that whole thing. And then it was a juxtaposition of people seeing Motley Crue get famous off of that, and then Eddie Van Halen, you know, obviously he'd been around for a while, but they're trying to copy that. And you get both of those things together, and you have this kind of genre of like, you know, you get your Poisons and your Rats and your Great White and Zebra. Remember Zebra and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Velvet Revolver was on here. I didn't know that. Not on the one I know. I do remember the guitar version of Devil Went Down to Georgia was extremely difficult. I do remember that.
Dude, that song is dope, though.
Yeah.
I actually love that song.
We should actually pull up the guitar version of that when we're packing up or something. Almost Easy. Avenged Sevenfold. That's great.
Come back.
So Def Leppard, 9 Lives. That's the song that Tim McGraw sang on. Dude, it's a good song.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Tim McGraw and Def Leppard. And I guess it was Phil Collins said they recorded a lot of that with Guitar Rig, like the plugin, which is not something you would expect them to do.
Isn't that an Apple exclusive?
No,
like
it's
thing,
Native
or-
Instruments. It's
Oh,
just
it's
part of like
native?
the
Gotcha.
complete package or whatever. Let's see. We're getting into some deeper cuts here.
Coldplay. I can't
Top
believe
Gun Anthem by Steve. I got to figure out. I got to look into the Steve guy.
Yeah, I can't believe they put
Soothsayer by
Coldplay on there.
Buckethead, dude.
That's interesting.
If you haven't heard Soothsayer by Buckethead, that is a sick song. Here's a lot of Metallica.
Heroes
No
of Our
way.
Time. They had. I didn't know they had. I remember it through the Fire and Flames, but I didn't know they had Heroes of Our Time on there.
Metallica must have cut a deal because this is the entire Death Magnetic album on Guitar Hero. The entire album, like every track. The Kinks. We are now on Guitar Hero's Aerosmith. Always on the Run by Lenny Kravitz and Slash. That's a great song. Okay, so Guitar Hero Aerosmith did not just have Aerosmith songs on it. Interesting. Hard to Handle Black Crows. Cover by Steve. Dude.
We got to look up this guy.
I got to look up this guy right now.
We got to
man.
look up Steve Wimmett.
How do you pronounce his name? Does anyone know? I said Oime. That can't be right.
But there's 2 T's.
Yeah, it can't
right?
be right.
That can't be right.
Well, I'm going to be adding his entire discog. Let's see.
Dang.
He wrote the theme for the Chicago Cubs.
Hmm.
He's a rock guitarist. He's known for performing the cover version of Devil Went Down to Georgia. Yes, for the video game Guitar. So literally, that's what put him on the map, I guess. Let's see. He's also recorded 7 other songs for the game. Snake Train, T-Ride. So a lot of his stuff has been video game contributions. There was a Guitar Hero 5. Did not know that.
Yep. That's
So-
news to me.
3 was the peak. 4, it was kind of starting to go down, and I guess by 5, at least I was out of it. It seems like everyone around me was at the time too. Guitar Hero on Tour, the North America version. So this would have been the version that we had. This is the one with drums and stuff. Free Ride. Dude, why can't I talk? Free Ride. Edgar Winter. No Rain, Blind Melon. That's a good song. The Middle. That was fun. La Bamba by Los Lobos. Originally by Richie Valens? Or is it Frankie Valens? Richie Valens? One of those. Well, there's one of those crazy bugs. Have you seen those?
Oh, we got a crazy bug in here?
One of those ridiculous centipedes with 2 heads that moves
One sec,
insanely
dude.
fast.
It's time.
Time?
It's
We're
time.
going to shoot a bug?
I'm going to shoot a bug.
Satch Boogie.
Just so you can't say I'm cruel afterwards. I'm going to shoot myself with it on
Okay.
air.
Okay. Do it for the gram.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna
Satch
put
Boogie by Satriani was one of the hardest songs on this.
Dude,
on
that's
this
such a great song.
That's a really good song, man.
One sec, I'm going to kill this motherfucker.
It's not great when you have to play on Guitar Hero, though.
You're going to just hear a pop.
You're just going to hear it. Actually, you might not even hear it because of the gate. Oh, I Believe in a Thing Called Love by Darkness is up. He went over there behind the Mac case. Yeah, he's somewhere. Probably long gone by now, to be honest. Smooth Criminal, Alien Ant Farm. Were there any songs on Guitar Hero that you got into the song or the band because of the game?
Say what?
Were there any songs on Guitar Hero that got you into the song or into the band?
Yeah, the real big ones for me were definitely what I said earlier. So, yeah.
Was it Coheed?
Coheed? No, I already knew of Coheed.
Dude, there was a Guitar Hero Van Halen.
Oh, really?
That would be extremely difficult.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. No, it would have been the geez, man, Dragon Force.
Yep.
And then what was the other one? I had said it earlier, and I'm just, drawing a blank right now. Dragon Force, and you talk while I think about it.
Oh, yeah. The Dragon Force was a big one because it was
Avenged Sevenfold. Thought of it.
Was it Beast and the Harlot?
Yeah, Beast and the
That probably
Harlot
would have been
dude.
the first time I heard that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Beast and the Harlot.
Man. There's Kiss, Rat, Motley Crue, Deep Purple. Guitar Hero smash hits. Man, they really... You can see why it didn't stick around. You know? Oh, here's Guitar Hero 5. I didn't know this was a thing. But it's crazy because these franchises come out and they like squeeze every last drop of water until it's just a carbon rock.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing left. And then everybody's just moved on, you know? And they're still trying to do like Guitar Hero. What else can we do? It's just a bunch of people in a boardroom, you know? What else can we do these people will buy?
Well, we ran out of ideas sober, so let's get high and try to come up with more ideas.
Yeah, and that's how we get Love Holds It Down by Dom Liberati.
And that's how they came up with the Taco Bell menu.
One Republic. There's a Bonamassa song.
Lonesome Road Blues? Yeah, gotcha.
If you were an artist, would you be offended if you were on the DLC for Guitar Hero and not the real game?
No.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
I'd be like, well, I made it somewhat.
Yeah. Damn. Couldn't make it on the real game, but we're on the DLC at least.
You know, I'd say you've made it when you fire your TV on and money's just falling in the background. So
that's it. Anyone can make it. Just YouTube, our money. You know, start there.
And that's OUR.
Yeah.
Our money.
Fireflies by Owl City. That's cool.
Yeah, I remember
All
that song.
Time Low, dude. They're just literally just putting songs in here. Have nothing to do with guitar. I mean, guitar's in them. That's about it. Like, Fireflies, actually, there's not really guitar that much in it. Here's Taylor Swift. Oh, this is Band Hero.
Yeah,
okay,
Mr.
that's...
Roboto sticks.
I don't know what Band Hero is. That seems like a straight... Dude, how many... We are not even close to the bottom of this. All right, we're going to...
Let's see what's the very last one is.
All right, Guitar Hero Live. Okay, that must have been it. Guitar Hero Live Trivium. Great band.
Through, what was the name of the song? Through
There's
Blood?
Black Hole Sun.
Through Blood and Dirt and Bone. What an epic
Name.
epic name.
A lot of their songs are like that.
Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend.
Down Boys by
Killers on
Warrant.
there?
That's a great song, man.
Yeah, that's a really good song. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Britney Fox, dude. What? That's one of those classic. All right, let me show you a picture of Britney Fox, which is a band, not a person. You're going to see it and be like, oh, no.
See, here I'm thinking you're about to show me the picture of some like mega band. It's like,
Nope. Here's Britney Fox.
oh, okay, gotcha.
As soon as you see it, please, listener,
Gotcha.
Google image Britney Fox. That's Britny. Fox, Fox.
That hair, though.
It's, well, if it'll ever load here, it's pretty intense. It's a lot of S's. There it goes. Oh, come on. There we go. Yep.
Whoa.
They were a glam metal band.
Dude, for sure.
Do you think they look back on these pictures and are like, dude, what were we doing?
No.
It's like, this must be them. This must be them now.
I think they look back at those pictures and are like, yeah, we made a lot of money.
I don't know that Britney Fox did. I haven't seen their financials, but they were not. They're not the top of mind when you think of glam.
We only had to dress up like women to get money. At least we didn't have to suck cock.
Right. We drew the line somewhere. And that line was definitely after makeup and tights.
Yeah, right? Oh, man.
It's interesting, though. Everybody has, I guess a lot of famous artists have that gimmick, whatever it is. Whether it's intentional or genuine,
yeah,
up for debate. But a lot of them have it, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Kiss, face paint.
You know,
That's
you got to
pretty
put on a
easy
show in the end. You know?
Slipknot masks. That's interesting. It's weird that, like, you kind of... After some band just does it and just has the balls to do it and just say, like, this is us, then it's just, like, doesn't seem weird, you know?
Well, and then
once you do that... About masks with Slipknot, it never even crossed my mind.
No, that's just Slipknot.
It's just like, oh, yeah, it's just...
So if they took off their masks, it'd probably, like, be bad for them. You know? Just like Kiss going out without face paint.
Which they did do.
Yeah, and I don't think that probably went over too well.
I don't remember.
Right? I don't hear about.
I think
them.
that was when they did their disco thing, and that didn't go over well.
Yeah, I don't hear about them doing that anymore.
I was made for loving you, baby. You know that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of
That's
course.
the disco
Yeah.
one. That's rough, man. But Them Dirty Roses, great band.
Them Dirty. Yeah, we have.
Unfortunately, they're only on the
much,
DLC of Guitar Hero 7,
which isn't out yet.
which is,
Yeah.
it'll never come out. But I did want
Hey,
to tell.
don't say never. You know.
I said never. I said it. You got to wait 20 years and it'll be the Guitar Hero remake.
Gotcha.
Which 20
So
years
we'll
we're
say 7.
fast approaching. Like, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah,
We're 2 years away.
dude.
20 is if it came out in 2004, which I think it maybe did.
Yeah, 2004.
2006, 2000.
Yeah. 2 years away. Dude, that's crazy to think about. 20
That's
years. 20 years.
Yeah, man. That's insane. I wanted to. Is there anything else you wanted to say about Them Dirty Roses or anything before we say goodbye to our lovely casual listeners and
You know,
dig into the real stuff for the VIPs?
they haven't been out for a crazy long time, so I can't wait to hear what they continue to do. Because I really do like their music.
Yeah. They just dropped a new single at the time of this recording, like literally 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
and that was a cool song too.
Mm-hmm.
We were listening to that just before the podcast, so
I've also heard that they rock a lot harder live than is on the record.
oh,
So if you've ever seen country artists or pop artists live, it all skews more towards a rock sound anyway.
yeah,
Because
definitely.
a lot of times, especially if they're like a mid-level act, like they're not slinging banjos and mandolins on stage.
Well, you think like
they're just-
Mateus Asado, you know,
Mhm.
and the full
Yeah.
band behind
Tori Kelly.
Tori Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and you watch those videos of her live, and
Tori Kelly's unbelievable though.
dude,
Like,
extremely unbelievable.
she is like, I saw a video of her. I've never been able to find it again. She was at some sort of VMAs or something, and it was just her and an acoustic guitar, and she just started just shredding vocally, and I was just like, dude, what?
Yeah, she's
How does she even-
insane.
She can't hit a wrong note, and she's doing all these ridiculous runs, and like every note is flawlessly in tune.
and the tone,
It's just- yeah, and she
the
can,
tone.
yeah, the tone.
it's just ridiculous. Yeah,
She has great tone,
Yeah.
tone.
yeah, she's definitely
Big fan of Tori Kelly.
big fan as well. And
But
I'm
you
a
don't get
and I'm a
that
big
from the
fan
record.
of Mateus Asado as well.
He's incredible as well.
Yeah,
But if you listen to Tori Kelly's music on the record, you don't get that. You have to like watch her live.
exactly.
Or
Yeah.
at least YouTube. You know?
Well, and the same thing, you know, and I can say the same for any country artist. My wife's a big fan of country.
Yep.
And I've seen many country acts with her.
Brett Eldredge.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I know of him. I've
Listened to
some of
his
music.
I went to an instructor meetup for Bold right after I started working there. And they were meeting down at the Epicenter in Charlotte. And I walk into the Epicenter and I hear this band playing. And right off the bat, I have two thoughts. One, they're way too loud to be just like some cover band in one of these bars. Like this is a concert somewhere in this area that I'm in. And two, they're way too good to be some just cover band. Like this is probably a touring band, professional band. And I'm so intrigued and also lost. I can't find where I'm supposed to be going. That I just walk all the way up to the top of the Epicenter. I end up on this like side thing looking down onto the rooftop bar. And there's like 1,000 people in this rooftop bar, like all shoulder to shoulder, like going nuts. And there's a band on a stage playing and they sound phenomenal. Like everything is so tight. It's just like a 5-piece band, but I could tell it was like country music and it was some sort of country guy that I was like, I probably should know this. And I sent a video to my sister. I was like, do you know who this is? She was like, no. Anyway, watch them for a minute. Wish I recorded more. Went back down, found everyone I was hanging out with. And I was like, what's going on up there? And they said, oh, it's Brett Eldredge playing or whatever. So I texted my sister, do you know Brett Eldredge? She was like, yes, oh my God. You know?
Yeah.
So I guess loved him. And then I looked up his music and started listening to his music. I was like, this isn't what I just heard at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's good, but it's like, nah, like this, what they were doing up there is way cooler than whatever I'm hearing here.
Yeah.
And it's like that across the board, I think, with a lot of country.
And that's how it is across the board for like a lot of music, though.
Yeah.
You listen to something live, like Spin a Christian record, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
You know, and then you go and actually hear worship live, and it's like, you know, I'm not crazy about it, but it's
Turn that
better than
sub
turning.
on up.
It's better than listening to the record.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So
There is something to that, but particularly with pop and
country,
those two in particular, you lose a lot of the instrumentation that makes it pop or country, right? You lose the banjo and the mandolin, and all of a sudden you just have two ripping electric guitars and a bass and a drum kit, and that's it.
yeah. Or
And now all of a
keys.
sudden it's just like a rock band, like,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah.
You don't have all this other stuff that makes it sound like country. You just have rock at the end of the day.
Well, and I'll say this: I saw Keith Urban, and that was an amazing concert.
Yeah.
And it was rocking. He started announcing band members, and he announced, his guitarist that had been playing with him. Obviously, he plays a lot of lead for his stuff, his songs and stuff. He's a really good guitarist as well, Keith. But he'd called his Keith Urban.
Keith.
So, anyways, he called.
I'm Keith
again,
Rural.
announcing the band. He calls the other guitarist up that was with him, and the dude gets up and starts showing off. And the dude's sweeping in an arena, just going
That's
nuts.
so fun.
And I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, this is amazing. And he's playing a Charvel, the same model that I had had at that time. And I'm like,
The moment you realize the professional guitarist you're watching is actually good,
right?
It's like, yeah, of course he's there for a reason.
But it was rocking. It was rocking in that place, And again, you listen to his music and you're like, this is good. It's catchy, but it's, kind of poppy country.
That's what Zach Brown band is famous for, playing Metallica and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll just dive into a Guns N' Roses cover. What? They're famous for that. They always throw in weird stuff like that. I've heard. I haven't seen him, but
yeah,
he's one of my favorites too. I really like him.
And Brad Paisley, man, he rocks hard. That is a rockin' band. And, he's got kind of that real country tone, but that dude can shred circles around most guitarists.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool to see. It's fun live, man.
Yeah. I'd like to go see, I don't know. I don't get out and see, we're always playing, or if we're not playing, I don't want to go anywhere.
Well, yeah, because you're always gone, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm back.
If I have a weekend off, the last thing I want to do is go to a concert.
Yeah. Because you've just been having your entire
just played
brain rattled by monitors and
It's but there is something to going to a very big concert. That's a different experience than going to clubs or something,
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Especially if the crowd's in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which any good national act's going to get the crowd.
I've seen Train a few times and they're phenomenal live. So good. And Pat is one of the coolest frontmen out there, I think, right now. Especially because they're a pop band. But he does, he just has that crowd interaction on lock. He knows that he's the reason people are there, and he capitalizes on that in all the right ways. There was a part, they played one song, it's song 2 or 3 in the set, where he just goes along the front row and takes a selfie with every person. That everyone's just holding up their phone, and Pat will just take their phone, not missing a note, singing while he's doing it, hand him phone, next person, phone, selfie. It was what am I watching right now? And he's really funny. He would tease the crowd. He'd sing a line, and then they'd sing it back, and he'd be like, we're not gonna do that, and they go into a different song. He was just having fun with it. It was really cool how they put that show together. Really, really good band.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I love Train. Anyway, that's enough for now. Let us say goodbye. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Adieu.
And it's VIP time.